Alright, time to review another popular macro beer out there. This time I'm going to take a look at Coors Light, cold certified. Well, let's take a look at this thing and see if I'll be asking for credentials by the end of the night. It is a beer, of course, from the States, Coors Brewing Company, which also is a joint venture partly owned by Molson in Canada. It says Coors Light. Nothing tastes more refreshing than a nice cold Coors Light. Our Rocky Mountain heritage and uncompromising brewing standards deliver an unmistakably crisp, easy drinking taste that you can't find anywhere. Who wants a cold one? Taste born high in the Rockies. The first bar tells you it's cold. The second when it's Rocky Mountain cold. Yeah, right, sure. Anyway, I'm drinking this right out of the fridge like it's supposed to be, apparently. Most beers I let warm up first, a little. Give that a pour. Doo-doo. I probably did an ass of a job pouring that, but it generated a lot of head on that one for a macro brew. You can tell by looking at it, she's got a fair bit of carbonation. You can see all the bubbles floating up in there. The head's actually got some finer bubbles. Like a lot of macros out there will have like a bubbly, fizzy head that goes away pretty quick. And while this one's got some finer bubbles, as you can see right there, I don't think it's going to last very long. I can smell something from here. I'm going to get right into the smell after the appearance. Yeah, so one figure head, color's kind of like a straw yellow, slightly golden kind of color. Yeah, that head's starting to dissipate, but it might stick around for a bit. Looks like it might leave some lacing as it goes down the glass, but it's too early to tell due to all the head that's left. Now, smell-wise. Whoa. I and Bert was warned of this. It's got a skunky kind of smell to it. That's a fresh can. But if you can get yourself past that, you smell tones of like, it smells like apple juice or something. Yeah, it's like slightly sour kind of apple juice. Really, it's a faint smell. There's not a whole lot to pick up. The smell overall is stronger than like Budweiser, but it's not a huge presence. And there's almost like a downward hook of something else in the smell. It takes it from more from like an apple-y kind of smell to more like barbecued meat or something. But that's kind of faint. It's hard to tell exactly what that is. All I know is that, well, what I do know is that kind of hop smell that it's got to it. It doesn't really have your typical hop smell other than a bit of like a smell of apples, basically, apple juice. Now, what's the ABV on this? 4% ABV. I think it's got a different ABV in the States. This, of course, is brewed in Canada by Molson. And now the head's gone. I guess it answers our lacing question. It's going to lace a little glass going down. Well, without further ado, let's give it a taste. Let's see why you want to drink it cold. Somewhat crisp. Does taste clean. It's very watery. Very watery. The roof of the mouth and the back of the mouth get like a slight hop sting and a flavor of just like in the hop smell of apples. but it goes away very quick. Glides down your throat. It's not even like a creamy kind of smooth. It's like drinking water. And that's how watery this is. Yeah, mouthfeel wise, it's got like it is light. It might be a bit heavier than some other light beers, but it's, for the most part, that weight comes from just probably having so much water in it. And there's a slight bit of grains and corn come out in the aftertaste. Again, that's very faint. Taste in this beer, overall, faint. Alright, I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit and I'll come back with some thoughts. Well, what did I think of Coors Light? Alcoholic apple juice, basically. It carries a nice light kind of appley hop flavor throughout the entire beer, but it's very faint. Just about all flavors in this beer are very faint. I can't get over just how watery this beer is. It doesn't impress me at all, and I think the only claim to fame that this beer has is the fact that if it were chilled really cold, then I can see where that wateriness would really refresh the heck out of you. But you might as well drink alcoholic spring water, because it's pretty much what it is. I don't mean to come down too hard on this, but there's any number of light beers out there that would probably do a better job than this. Like, I even like Budweiser better than this one. It's the beer's refreshing when cold, and it's not a bad tasting beer, really bad tasting beer anyway, but it's just got no real technical merit. And I'm kind of curious what the original Coors tasted like, to be honest, because this one, if this is the light version, well, so what can I give this for a rating? I'm leaning towards 1.5 out of 5. I like Budweiser and Moose Light better than this one, and I gave them a 2. There'd be any number of products from any number of companies, like Molson or Moosehead, that would be better than this product. I can understand why this is a popular beer, because it lacks beer taste, but it's almost no flavor to speak of other than just being cold. So, I mean, if you like this beer, by all the power to you, but keep in mind that, when it comes to the actual real world of beers out there, there's a lot more better tasting, better technical merit, more creative beers out there than Coors Light. And this one just ranks really low because it may be your favorite, but it's not everyone's favorite. And that's just how it is. Cold certified, right? Alright. 1.5 out of 5.